Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Blakey, the Liver Flush Man, here today with another amazing recipe. This one here is going to be the durian again, the durian fruit, available at Chinatowns, and the young coconut noodle fruit salad. Basically breakfast cereal, alright? Kind of thing like that, or a snack, whatever you want to use it for. It's also kind of like raw young coconut noodle fruit salad type thing. And almost all these ingredients here are raw food, and then we got a couple kind of supplement superfood stuff we're also going to put in. So if you didn't get a chance to see the other video, I came up with this idea of making the noodles with the young coconut. With the young coconuts that are kind of hard inside and they're hard to get the spoon in there, it's a good way to make use of them instead of throwing them out. Alright, so what you can do is you get one of these little sifters or something similar to this, where then you poke it in like this and then just go right down the middle like this. Boom, just like that. And there's the first noodle right there. Awesome little noodle. Just like that. Boom. Throw that right in with the durian there. And durian is also amazing, as well as this young coconut. This is really high quality raw food. Alright. The durian though, you know, typically it mostly comes frozen when it's off season. When it's in season in the summer, you can get it fresh, and that then is a true life food. Alright, it's still fresh and got the living enzymes intact in full force. Alright, not just after frozen. You know, some of it's still intact and still there, but you lose a big portion of the vitality of it. So this is how easy this is. Just go in there, make your noodles like that. Little young coconut noodles, just like that. Boom. This is awesome. This is great. Boom. Another one there. One more along the side right here. Alright, boom. And then one more here. So this was 2 pods of durian there, and the durian fruit there. And if you've never had a durian there before, it'll be interesting to see what you think of it. Please leave comments and let me know if it's your first time, and let us know what you think. And then if you don't like it and you keep trying it, let us know also if you eventually like it. Whoops. And how long it took before you liked it, how many times you had it before you liked it. Or it would be just great to know the statistics on the durian fruit, because I know a lot of people don't like the smell or the taste the first few times, but you know, it is really amazing acquired taste. But it's the favorite fruit of orangutans, elephants, and tigers, as well as most raw fooders, most liver flushers, most yogis and yoginis. That's one of those fruits. Alright, so there we go, we got that. And we're also going to make a fresh milk right here. Nut milk. This is going to be a nut milk right here. And this is how we do that for the nut milk. You soak your nuts, you know, for at least 5 hours or longer. You know, anywhere from 5 to say 10 hours is good. And then so here we got a variety of nuts here as well. So I'm just gonna pour out the liquid. Oh, we'll use the liquid here. It's good stuff too. And this brings out the enzymes as well in the food here. So we got pecans, walnuts. We got the Brazil nuts, 3 of those, and we got hazelnut here in this one. So 3 different nuts in that one there, or 4. Sorry, 4 different nuts in that one. So I just washed out the water there. So we'll put those nuts in. This is to make the nut milk. And if you want to make a quick nut milk, you don't even have to soak them. But if you soak them, it just helps easier to break them down and digest them, and it also makes it more into a liquid milk rather than a bit chunky. This one here also has pistachios here, a nice amount of pistachios. It's got the pumpkin seeds as well. It's got pine nuts here, these little pine nuts floating on the top right here. Amazing exotic nut. So altogether in this one here we have 7 different nuts here. We have the pecans, the walnuts, we got the Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, macadamia nuts here as well, and pine nuts and pistachio. So that's 8 different kinds of nuts. That's getting a good variety of protein, good variety of essential fatty acids. And that's the bulk of the milk, the nut milk. But then to make it a nice milk flavor, all right, make it milky, then you add the 1 organic lemon, all right, preferably organic. Doesn't have to be organic, all right. It's preferably to be organic, all right. So place it in there, and the way I like to do it, you can do it however you want. Oh yeah, I just got one of these new things here too. I should just give this a little rinse here and show you what I got. I highly recommend getting these things as well if you're going to be doing a lot of fruit diet, especially in the summer. If you're going to be juicing the fruit, because this is nice quality, no plastics. Like I use glass. Look at this nice glass bowl. That's glass, non-toxic, not like plastic. And then this here as well, the blender here is also not a plastic top here. This is glass, and then this citrus juicer there as well is glass. Just got this at the thrift store for $3. Nice, good shape here. These things last a long time if you don't break them. So that's a great way to get all the good rinds in there, and that way you're not missing anything. You're getting, you know, look at that nice clean, good. Get everything in there. Alright, so we got that. Oh yeah, well, put the sifter on there, that way if anything does fall in there. So yeah, this is going to alkalize it as well as it's going to provide a lot of antioxidants, over a dozen antioxidants in the lemon. A high amount of vitamin C, one of the powerful antioxidants as well. Alright, so we're going to juice the other side of the lemon here. That in itself, the nut and the lemon, like that, soaked or unsoaked, preferably soaked, is basically a nice little nut recipe, a fresh one as well. Boom, just like that. And then what we'll add here as well is, for the milk here, a little bit of aloe vera juice as well. This helps to dissolve scar tissue in cirrhosis of the liver patients, or fibrosis of the liver. That's the scar formation in the liver. As well, it's an anti-inflammatory and heals the digestive system, the intestines. It's good for all the organs and glands as well. A little bit of colloidal gold as well. Colloidal gold or colloidal silver is about really amazing. This is the colloids. This is the small particles closer to, you know, atom and molecule sizes. We got a little bit of ultrasil here. This one is a tincture that comes from the horsetail plant. That's an ancient plant that has been on our planet since the dinosaur ages, millions of years ago. Horsetail silica, that's good for the hair, skin, nails, teeth. Alright, that's awesome. And then I got this mood support tincture here. It's got St. John's wort, Damiana, and Avena sativa. Alright, so this is good for the mood. And even take a little drop right there under the tongue. That's going to give it a good little flavor. And ultimately, I would really like to add a young coconut to this, but I haven't gone to Chinatown to go get them. I just had the fleshy part there. Because the young coconut is so sweet of a flavor that anything you do put in that's not sweet is you know, basically balanced by the sweetness. So boom, boom, boom. A little bit of this is the castor oil, just a few drops or so of that, and yeah, you could put in some Celtic sea salt or some sea salt you want. I'm going to throw in a little bit of macadamia nut oil. Even though we have the macadamia nut, the oil is really good as well. The oil's a good way to take it in. A little bit of hemp oil here as well. Organic hemp oil, cold pressed, extra virgin. Got good ratio of omegas. And boom, boom, boom. Let's see what else we got here. Well, we're gonna throw in some of these cranberries here. These are fresh cranberries, and you don't want them frozen as well, just like the durian. If you can buy the fresh ones, we're gonna put a few cranberries in there as well to give it a nice red color and cranberry flavor. And boom, boom, boom. Oh, last little supplement there, the vitamin E as well. The vitamin E, another antioxidant. Good for the skin, hair, nails, teeth, all that as well. Good to get some good vitamin E in you every day, like that. Alright, there we go. Let's add a little bit of water and we're ready to go here. And also another option too is you can add a bit of kombucha here. The kombucha, the probiotic living drink from the mushroom, and that'll give it a nice good flavor as well. If you don't have a young coconut, that's going to definitely flavor up nice there for a nice little milk, probiotic milk. So yes, we basically got it. Let's just throw the rest of those cranberries in there. And the cranberries, out of the fruits, the cranberries has one of the highest naturally occurring iodine. Which, if you've seen my other videos, I talk about how iodine chelates heavy metals, including fluoride, mercury, lead, and stuff. And those mercury and lead, you know, heavy metals that aren't good for the body, actually are typically coming from, well, the fluoride comes from the tap water. Everybody's getting a lot of fluoride in most parts of the world from the tap water. And then as far as heavy metals like lead and mercury that are a little bit more toxic and dangerous, even more so, those will be from eating bottom fish feeders. Alright, like such as other fish like tuna as well. Tuna, all bottom fish feeder fish. Alright, so, and this here, I don't quite remember the name of it here. If you do know the name of these little things, get them in Chinatown as well, just like the durian, the young coconut. Exotic fruits you can get in Chinatown that you can't get at fruit supermarkets, normal grocery stores. And so these here are they taste like grapes here. I think they're called like leech or can't remember what. Anyways, if you do know, leave it in the comment here so we all know what the heck these things are. Because a lot of the foods in Chinatown, they don't name them too, or they got their Chinese name on them. So unless you know, like, really, you know, you just buy it and then you try it, and then if you like it, then, you know, you gotta ask somebody though what the name of these things are in Chinatowns. And but they're really good. They're like really sweet, like a grape, so this is gonna make it nice and sweet too. And they're very inexpensive as well. And you just bite them and then open them up like this, and then it's like a huge big grape, but it's stronger than a grape. It's still kind of a bit jelly like though. And then this seed inside too, I'm going to dry them, and when spring comes, I'm going to plant them all there in the park, Beacon Hill Park, where I live, a big park, and start growing all these fruits, and then make some exotic fruit trees. I know the goji berry, this berry here, the goji berry, it also it grows almost in all different climates around the world. This is a really hardy berry. I just learned that it grew like almost in all different countries around the world because it's so hardy. And if you do find one, you can just like some other plants, you can just take off a branch and then put it in the water, and it'll just grow its own roots, and you don't actually need any rooting powder or anything like that. It just starts growing. You can have your own goji berry tree. That's awesome. A little more exotic and different than just your normal you know, just your normal say blackberries or whatever you got, you know. But so we'll soak some of these as well, soften them up a little bit, and that was also something I should have prepped for. And you can put that in your milk as well, some in the cereal, some in the milk. It's also sweet, got antioxidants, but most of them are gone from the dehydration, the antioxidants and living enzymes. And then with the apple here, you know, we could put a little bit in the blender as well, get some of the natural apple and make it nice too, but not too much. That way it won't really be a milk, it won't be runny, it'll be a little bit thick. So just the right amount of apple, and then the rest of the apple we'll just chop up and put in this this cereal here that we're making. This Durian young coconut noodle breakfast cereal here. You can almost also call it like a fruit soup. I don't know if that normally existed before, but now that we got the noodles, it's kind of like a soup thing. Alright, so boom, boom. And neat thing, this is raw. This is a raw recipe here. It's not quite a life food recipe where life food is considered food. All 100% of the food of the recipe, or true life fooder, 100% life food, which is not wouldn't include some of these products. Wouldn't have a high enough life force to be considered a life food to the serious life food standards. Serious life fooders out there. Alright, and then but this has still got a good percent of life food with a living auric field, a living energy field emanating off of the food. Most raw foods have you know, quite a bit of life force. Some of them have a lot less, and some of them also are have disaccharides, which also, you know, makes them less effective as a life food. But and then we got one more. This is a pear apple here. I don't know if you've ever had these. These are wonderful. My mom has a tree in her backyard here, so I got these from her. And this is awesome. Like, listen to the sound of this. It's a cross between a pear and apple. And it's really crunchy. I love it. So crunchy, and it does taste like half pear, half apple. It's awesome. These things are great. And make a great crunchy part to the cereal. So we got our nuts, we got our fruit, and instead of porridge, which is still, you know, cooked and dead food, it basically that is dead food, which basically creates dead tissue in the body, dead tissue that is not living, and it also increases the risk of diseases because it creates an acidic body, can lead to an acidic body over time from that dead tissue, and there's not a lot of life force in it, if any. Well, there's none in porridge. It's cooked. Anything that's cooked above 105 loses its life force, as well as minerals and antioxidants, like completely. All right. Anytime you boil something, no matter what it is, vegetable or whatever, it's it's totally degenerated by that time. So the standard temperature is once you go above 105. But like, even if you cooked it at, like, 103 or 100 for 15 or 20 minutes, well, that life force is still not going to be too strong either. So it also depends on how long you're doing it at those temperatures, around those higher temperatures there. But here we go. There's the main meaty part. Now we're gonna make that little nut butter here. Let's see if these have softened up a bit. They softened up a bit here, and I'm just gonna blend them all up in the milk as well and add that water there we got. So that should be a nice amount of milk there. Very interesting milk combination of ingredients in this guy. It'll be awesome. Alright. Better blend it up. Alright, look at that amazing milk color. Look how it turned orange from those berries and stuff. That's very interesting. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah. What a beauty. Loving it. Loving it. Alright. Put the milk in. Ah, look at that. The bowl is full right to the top there. No more room. Boom. Now that's gonna power you up for the day, man. This is huge nutrients, living Lifeforce. And also, you know, if you want to lose a little bit of weight and stuff as well, these amazing raw food recipes I got on my channel definitely will help you lose an extra couple pounds if you eat these foods for, like, you know, a week or four days to a week. You should lose a couple pounds, and then if you stick with it a bit longer, you know, a couple weeks or so, a little bit of cooked food too and stuff, you know, and it depends on where you're at. You know, if you're already 100% raw foodist, then you want to look at my YouTube channel, lifefood.tv. Alright, that domain is forwarded to my channel, and that is the true, alright, that is the true beyond the raw fooder, the 100% raw fooder that has been raw fooder for years, like 3 or 4 plus years. Then they may be ready for that channel, take their raw food to the next level. That's the highest level of the raw food diet. Alright, so there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Amazing orange color here, with also look at all the amazing other colors. We got red, there's some green apple there. So we got many colors of the rainbow, which is good for the chakras of the body, the energy centers within the body. So I'm going to take a little taste here. Let's get an apple and a cranberry there. Here we go. Yes, yes, I love it. Even without the young coconut, that's a beauty. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I am Jordan Blakey, the Liver Flesh Man. We will see you next time.